Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And I guess I'm official now. It's April Fool's Day, and I've got a microphone in the shot. Normally, when I'm broadcasting, I don't have this on camera. I have it off camera. I think it's distracting, but some other people have said, look, all the other streamers have their microphones set up, so I probably need to get one of those guards on this as well. I was looking to see if I had one. Unfortunately, I don't. But hey, that's okay. So happy April Fool's Day. How cool is it that we're already in April and the first 3 months of the year are gone? And I am so ready for spring. I don't know about you, but I think being cooped up with the quarantine and in the winter, and I'm living in Seattle now, so it rains a lot. And lately, the weather has been just amazing. So I've had a chance to go walking just about every day for the last week or so. There was one day where it was hailing and I bailed, but it's been a lot of fun getting ready for summer, or spring rather. But be careful out there. I don't know if you've heard, but the CDC put out a warning, and I think it's because of spring break right now that everybody's out on spring break. My nieces, for example, one of them is in college right now, and she went on spring break and she went to visit, my family down in Arizona. But I just want everybody to just be super cautious, and I know that we're in the middle of getting people vaccinated, but just because you got the vaccine doesn't mean you can't still carry the virus. So just be careful out there. I know I'm still super careful in my little bubble here in Seattle, and I've been fine. I mean, a lot of people have been worried about, not being able to see each other, but honestly, I've found that the internet communications that we have, either through this medium or through Zoom or some other platforms, or even, traditional phone calls. Imagine that. I've called a few of my friends recently, and it's always been nice to reconnect. So be careful, everybody. Be safe. It's an important time. So I am so excited because I've got a new camera setup. I'll say setup. It's because I just watched a Tiago Caterino video. And he talked about how he has his camera set up for when he does his tutorials. And I was looking at it, and he built a Lego stand. And I'm thinking to myself, all this time I've had this overhead camera that was on a big tripod right next to me. So when I would scooch over to start building, I'd hit the camera or something would happen. And I'm going to turn this music down a little bit because it seems a little loud to me. Hold up. Okay, that's all the way off. We didn't want that. There, that's better. Okay, so anyway. All right, so Tiago, if you get a chance to, go to his channel, Tiago Caterino, and he recently published a video about his setup, about how he's got this good lighting, he's got a new microphone now, he's been doing his tutorials, and it's a really good behind-the-scenes video, and it's open to the public. So I would suggest, if you get a chance, he's an amazing designer. He used to be a Lego designer, and now he's a full-time YouTuber. So I figured, hey, if it's good enough for Tiago to make something out of Lego, that's what I'm going to do too. So for the first time, I'm using this new stand that I just developed or created that was inspired by Tiago. And he even mentions in his video, if you can't afford a down camera, just use your cell phone. And I've been using my cell phone for a long time. And Droid Cam is amazing. Absolutely love that program. So I've been using Droid Cam, but then what I would do is I'd set it up on this tripod right next to me. And it was nice because it was close by, but it was also a pain because the tripod was in the way. And I thought about getting one of those arms that clamp onto your desk, but this solution is elegant. It's really nice. It's only a 6x6 square that I have built up to a tower. And then I put the cell phone holder into the tower. And then the problem is, because of the weight, I've had to counterbalance it with some other Lego on the other side of looks like a 6x12 roughly. And it's been working great. So I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. And today is Thirsty Thursday. I keep saying thirsty. Today is Thrifty Thursday. It's Thrifty Thursday. I'm going to have to put like a big sign because I keep saying thirsty. Okay, it's Thrifty Thursday today. And Thrifty Thursday, I've got this little set that I think is super cool because once again, when we were talking about the Cyber Drone came with a minifig. And this little set comes with a minifig as well. And some of you may or may not know this about my background, but my dad was in the postal service for a long time. So he never delivered mail by plane, but I thought this was really cool to have this set and be able to stream the building of this set. And the other thing that's a lot of fun is that this set has a little bird on top of a mailbox. So you get a minifigure, you get a little bird, and you get the pieces to build a little plane. And it also comes with a couple of these printed tiles of these envelopes. So, you know, I think it's well worth the investment. It's like $9.99. I think you could get it for $8 from Target. So check it out. I think it's worth investing in. So anyway, for now, let me just check something here. I want to make sure that I'm out there on the internet. I've been, like I said, I've been trying this new format, and hopefully this will work. Okay, good. Says I'm live. So I'm guessing I'm live. So anyway, thanks again. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my down camera because I'm so excited about this. This is dope, yo. Because now I don't have a tripod next to me in my way, which was always a bother. So I'm really, really stoked. All right, so let me show you. You can see my down camera here. And you see my hands are right here, and I'm all the way over. I can adjust my camera so you can see me better. And I don't have a tripod in the way. I don't have a tripod here. I don't have a tripod over there. I don't have a tripod in front of me. It is this little, and I'll show you this later, but this is a tower that has just my cell phone sitting in the tower, and I can reach around it. And this is why it was brilliant just watching Tiago, because that video really, I just watched it yesterday. So I watched it yesterday. I said, you know what, I could do that for my next build. And that's what's great about YouTubers, is that they could be so inspirational as far as what they do and how they do that. So the two things I'm going to do today is I'm going to work on this set. So this set is a really, straightforward set. Shouldn't be too hard to put together, probably in about, 30, 40 minutes. And then I'm going to break out the Cyber Drone again and do another rebrick. Last time when I was looking at the video of the rebrick, my camera was to the right of me, so you got to see the top of my hands mostly. So I'm hoping with this new setup that's going to be not a problem, because I'm going to keep this down camera set this way. So as you can tell, I'm super excited. I'm super excited that we're going to be doing it this way. And of course, I'm going to... All right, I'm going to break this open. I was looking for my scissors, but since those are not readily available, lately I've been like missing things. If you tuned in yesterday, I had a problem finding my, what was it? My mast, the mast for my vehicle, or my ship. So I ended up having to take one off of another vehicle that I have. So I'm going to open this just like I opened the other Cyber Drone as a tray. And one of my viewers had said to me, I'm so glad you showed that, because I didn't realize you could do that. And then everything is all self-contained. So there you go. You can do that very easily. And look, I didn't need the scissors for that. Now, I normally do use the scissors because parts go flying everywhere. But I just wanted to show you that, yeah. So these are still included. I know that some of the newer sets, like the Mario sets, don't have the instructions. But of course, these are just better to have. So I'm going to keep this handy. And like I said, I'm going to try this new setup. I think this is going to work out really, really well. At least that's my hope. One can always hope. And of course, there's my scissors. I think my scissors are in the other room. All right, let's hope I don't have pieces flying all over the place. We're gonna do this. Okay. All right, bag one is secured. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I know there's several builders out there who do this with the tray, and I hadn't really thought about doing it this way on camera, but I'm glad that, you know, I've decided to start doing this. It just seems like it makes a lot of sense. All right, so we are going to work on the little dude first. And like I said, this is a little bit nostalgic for me because my dad used to be a mail carrier. And I think I may have mentioned this on previous streams that, you know, I didn't come from a wealthy family. So I didn't have the luxury of having a lot of Lego growing up. But when I see sets like this, in fact, that's something I'm going to need to do, is I am going to need to put in a post office. And this is good. I'm glad that I'm setting this up this way because now I can see when my Droid camera goes off script. Yeah, so I get nostalgic sometimes. So I've decided that the next building that I'm going to put into my city is going to be a post office. Because, you know, people need to communicate. And I don't know, it might be a little post office, but that's another reason why I wanted this set, because I could have like a landing strip in my city for this little plane that's going to come in and deliver the mail. Yeah, and you probably remember I have a pier. So the other thought I had was to, when this is over, I can mock this and put in a set of like floaters that they put on planes so that they float in the water. So yeah, so there's actually multiple reasons why I wanted to get this set. Now this is really dope. Look at these sunglasses on this. That's cool. Yeah, I really like this new setup too, because I can see much better when I zoom in and zoom out. So I'm going to have to thank Tiago. Like I said, I'm a mod for him, so I kind of see him kind of as a mentor as well. Oh, look, here's that little bird. So you get that little bird I was telling you about. So yeah, that little bird is nice. All right. All right, where's the hat? Is the hat in here? All right. All right, we're just going to dump all these pieces. As long as they go in the box, we'll be fine. But I am looking for the little cap, the little hat. I don't see it in this bag, so... Oh, this is nice too. These little landing skis. So in a way, maybe this is already set up to land on water. Here, let's take a look. Yeah. It looks like it could either land on water or on ice. Because take a look at the backdrop. It says like a frozen tundra. The frozen tundra. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm looking for like a red cap too for the minifigure. So, okay, so I'm gonna have him hold on to the bird. That way the bird is secured. All right. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, as they say. All right, let's see if the red cap is in here. Aha, there it is. All right, so once again, wish me luck. Okay, all right. I'm getting over my fear of opening bags on stream. Okay, that is dope. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. I love that hat. And look at the styling on the torso too. It's got that little male insignia, it's got a zipper, it's got the pocket protector, and what's on the back here? Oh, it even has some nice little styling on the back too. Oh, hey! DIY pontoons, do it yourself? Oh, yeah, I could do that. Welcome, Cowboy Kenobi, how are you? I love this. And see, this is another reason to get this set, is just for the minifig. The minifig and the bird. So yeah. Yeah, I think that, you know, the more I see these inexpensive city sets, the more I really appreciate how they could put so much in just a little box. Alright, so... yeah, but I'm really excited about this new setup because now I have everything readily accessible, like literally right here. I know it's off. Actually, let me see if I turn the camera a little bit. You can kind of see. So here's my cell phone. It's right here now. It used to be up above on a tripod, but now I have it like right in front of me. And I have Tiago Caterino to thank for that. He's amazing. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. He's amazing. In fact, I put on my Tiago Caterino bracelet today. And here's my BBN bracelet. Brickanista Broadcast Network. Gotta have that. So yeah. Yeah, I think, like I said, the more I do sets like this, the more I appreciate what the designers have done. Ooh, okay, so here's some little bits. We got this, the front of the mailbox, and we have the little tiles. These are printed too, which is great. So you get these printed, so no stickers in here, but okay, that's just a plain white tile. You don't need to worry about the plain ones, but you get the back of the envelope and you get the front of the envelope as two separate ones. Oops, oh no! Okay, so much for my... I gotta get used to this new setup because I literally was... Okay, let's do this. Alright, it's okay. Minor adjustment. Okay, so I'll tell you what happened there. Is that apparently my camera, in which I never noticed because it was on a tripod, my camera will go silent, I guess. It goes kind of black. So anyway, there's the back of the envelope. It goes black, and then I can't see what it's seeing, but apparently just looking at the monitor, it's still broadcasting. Okay, so I think, yeah, here's the front of the envelope. Okay, we recovered. The other thing that I'm getting used to is the way Tiago does his videos is the camera is in the center. So my arms are on either side of the center of the camera. So that's something I've got to get used to. Brickman Mosaic Art, how are you? Hi. We were just talking about this set that has some really cool pieces in it. It's got this minifigure of this mail carrier, and it's got this little bird. And it's like $10. So, and then these are the pre-printed mail pieces. So yeah, so right now we're building the little mailbox. So if you're like working on furniture, these pieces right here are good for like stoves or a dishwasher. So if you want some interior stuff, you're pretty good. Oh, awesome. Yeah, and by the way, don't worry about changing your name to Brickman Mosaic Art. You don't have to go by Brick Mandalorian. That's just a fun thing that we do on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And I haven't tried this before, but I wonder if these tiles... Oh, they do. They fit right in there. See, you learn something new all the time. All right. Now, I had a minor problem here. There we go. Yeah, you missed me knocking the camera over. I'm using a new setup today. Today's like a new setup on a lot of different ways. I've got this camera setup that Tiago recommends, and then I've got my microphone, which is very close to me. I normally don't have it this close, but people have been telling me, why don't you have your microphone in the shot? It's like, well, I think it's distracting, personally. But, okay, so they want to put the little bird on top here. So this is... Oops. Yeah, this is the thing I definitely got to get used to, is working around the camera like this. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, so we'll set that aside. Oh, Alyssa! Hey, how are you? Great to have you here. I'm working on this little plane, and I'm actually trying kind of a new method using this new camera setup for my down camera. So hopefully it's working out okay. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I think you're building a Jesus Christ mosaic for Easter. Wow. You unfortunately cannot post it to Instagram because some people will judge me for being a Christian. So you'll send me some pics. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you know, it's interesting how people get really sensitive about religious things. But, you know, somebody had sent an email about Easter, just commenting, you know, maybe we should postpone this event because Easter is this weekend. And somebody had responded, I'm not a Christian. Is Easter a big deal? And I'm kind of going, yeah, it's like the second biggest holiday after Christmas. So, you know, if you're not familiar, you may want to postpone this event. So it was just interesting that if you're not familiar with Christianity, then, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So, you know, no blame there. It was just interesting that the comment was, is that a big deal? Yeah, I mean, I haven't found a church here that yet, because I moved here in November, and it was funny because I was living with a bunch of people when I first moved here, and I set up this little tree and I have like all these Christmas decorations in storage, and I brought them all out, and my my landlord / friend said she's never seen the house, you know, decorated like that. She goes, oh, it's quite festive. I said, well, you know, I don't do this a lot, but it was something that I wanted to do. And this, I also had gotten my roommate into Lego. He built the Mickey Mouse, the Steamboat Willie one. Camera setup looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. Which day is the Tricky Lug meeting? It is the 10th. So it's not this weekend, it's the 10th. Yeah. So anyway, it was just interesting how oops, I just realized I put this on the wrong thing. This is what happens when you talk and chat. Okay. So anyway, so my landlord / friend, she was really happy because I put like stockings around. I had the gingerbread houses, the gift with purchase, and the big one. You know, I kind of, you know, because I guess it was one of those things where I hadn't really had, you know, I wasn't able to go see my family until later, like New Year's. That was last year. Let's see, which day is the okay, perfect. Yeah, you'll be fine. But that's cool. I think that's really cool. You're working on a mosaic for Easter. And like you said, not everybody celebrates Easter, and, you know, you just respect that. You know, I think it's interesting that holidays, when it's part of your culture / religion, because, you know, some holidays are specific to countries, you know, then, yeah, you got to respect that. I'll give you an example. Boxing Day. Boxing Day is huge in Canada, and that's the day after Christmas, right? It's just a huge holiday for them. Oops, look at that. We got a little sneaky stud moved in there. I'm going to put you there. So, okay, so these bars you got to be careful about. I think this one's actually going this way. Nope. Let me look at the angle. You've been catching my videos. I'm doing awesome work. Thank you. That's so sweet. Just usually past your bedtime. I know. I catch all the night owls. In fact, the one who surprises me the most is Debo, because it is, I think, midnight when I start, and he'll often be on my streams all the way to the very end, which is like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning sometimes. So yeah, I appreciate you dropping in, and thank you for watching my videos, because you know, I try to put together some good content, but you just don't know, right? You don't know if it's hitting the mark. So I do appreciate the feedback. And then today, I think I finally figured out how to put my posts on YouTube so that they don't duplicate. The last couple times I have been, you know, posting my live videos, and then there'll be a second one and they're all going at the same time. And yeah, and then they were saying, you know, you got 2. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this. They're putting a mailbox on one side of the plane and then another one on the other side of the plane. So it has 2 going on either side. That is dope, yo. Oh, so Alyssa, I don't know if you're interested, but one of the things we do on the Brickanista Broadcast Network is we give Star Wars names to people. So we try to figure out a name that is like a mashup between your name and the Star Wars character. So if you're interested, just let us know and we'll brainstorm something. So for example, Debo is R2 Debo. And then Cowboy Cornado is Cowboy Kenobi. You know, so we just kind of mashed up different names with different people's character names. And Brickman Mosaic Art is Brick Mandalorian. So yeah, and I have a database now of all the names that we've done, and it's only been happening for the last couple weeks, because it started on March 11th. And we have over 30 people now. Just usually past... Oh, okay. I'm checking on the chat. Yeah, so it's like 30 some odd people now have these Star Wars names. So it's a super fun. At least I think it's fun. It's been fun for me. All right, so... Oh, the other thing I love about this is you can actually put the minifig in the plane. Because the one thing I was really disappointed with the Amelia Earhart plane is you couldn't put her in the plane. You only built the plane and she was outside of the plane. This one you can actually put the minifigure in the plane. So it has the playability too. Now I saw that. I'm looking for the control. There it is. Yeah. Oops. It's like, what happened to my fingers? I had it in my hand. There it is. Oh, also some good news. I talked with Brick Huntress in a chat today, and I told her, I said, you know, I'm not going to be able to do a modular for her Build a City thing. And I asked her, you know, would you take my fountain? Because the fountain's on a 32 by 32 base plate, and it's got, you know, the Technic connectors, and she said, absolutely! So yeah, so my fountain is going to be part of the city. And I just sent her a photo, and what I need to do is also, she wants a 360 setup, so I'm going to do that too. So yeah, I was excited about that because, you know, I thought the idea was really good, but I just don't have the time. I really, between now and Sunday to put together a modular, I was just like, nope. I got so much to do right now. But yeah, she said that every city needs a fountain. I said, okay, Okay, my fountain is going to be part of your city then. So yeah, that was really nice of her to do that. Okay, so yeah, so you can see the shape of the plane coming together. Yeah. We have a lot of awesome people in the Lego community. And thank you, Alyssa, for your feedback, because, you know, sometimes I think I'm putting together good content, but then you don't get any feedback. So it's kind of like, I think it's a good idea, but I don't know if anybody else thinks it's a good idea. So, and I appreciate everybody who comes in to support the channel. That really means a lot, because, you know, I could be doing this and talking to nobody, which is probably what I do more often than not, is I tend to be my own best friend, so I talk to myself a lot. So it's nice to be able to have some people to talk to as well. Ooh, look at this piece. Wow, that is cool. I don't know what I would use this for, but this, I don't think I've ever seen this. This, it looks like a 2x2 with these two slopes attached. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. Wow. And look at that shaping. That's perfect. It's almost as if this piece was designed only for this set. Wow. That was a nice surprise. I was not expecting that. That, as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, that's dope, yo. All right. Let's make sure. I'm gonna just check to make sure my chat hasn't died on me, because if I haven't responded to you, it's because I don't see any chat. Hold up. Let me see if get this going. All right, let's see what we have next. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. So those boxes, those mailboxes that we set up, those are going to be the basis for this big wing that's going to go across like that. Wow. That's amazing. It's always, like I said, I always learn something new when I build a set. It doesn't matter what set it is, how expensive it is. There's always something, some little nugget that you get out of this. Okay, so this is another cool piece, this little step piece. I don't think I've seen one with only a 2x2 on top and a 2x2 on the bottom. This is smaller than what I normally see, but that is nice. And then these inverse slopes, these I've seen in red. I don't think I've ever seen them in yellow. Oh, okay. Wow. If you like yellow, this is a great set for that. All right. Ooh, here's another nice piece. And look at this notch. Wow. It's really interesting pieces in here. But like I said, I'm planning to keep this intact because I want to build a little post office for my city with this plane that kind of comes in and out. So maybe my city's on an island. That might be good. It's an island of just supportive people. Anybody who is not supportive is booted off the island. I think I could arrange for that. I don't know, that sounds kind of harsh, but it is, you know, when you build your own city, you can set your own rules, right? No jerks allowed. In fact, it's funny, I was talking with Adam from Fourth World Adam, and he's working on something called the Hedge Hollow, which is a bunch of hedgehog people. And he said they're a bunch of pacifists, so no weapons are allowed. And I said, well, what's going to happen when my pirate ship comes and raids your city? P.T. McEwen, hey, how are you? Good evening. Great to have you here. We're putting together this little set called the Mail Plane. And it's got a lot of really cool pieces in there for this little set. It's only $10. And maybe even cheaper if you get it through Target. So how are you? In fact, I needed to check with you. I think when we gave you a name for the Star Wars name, did we name you Finn McEwen? Something like that? I think we gave you Finn as a name. Long day at work today. May not be hanging around long. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. You know, it's kind of like just whenever you want to drop in. I just appreciate having somebody to talk to instead of talking to myself. So, because I'm going to be building these sets anyway. Okay, so I think this goes on the back. So this is a nice little angle piece too. You have this set? Yeah, I just got it, and I wanted it because I mentioned early in the stream, my dad was a postal carrier. And I remember, I think you all know I'm a night owl, so I take after my mom. My dad is a super early morning person. In fact, you know, because he was a mail carrier, he would have to get up at 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. And it makes me very nostalgic when I think about, when he was going to work, I would hear him start the engine of his car and get ready to leave. And yeah, so, and then whenever we travel, I know I've mentioned this on a previous stream, is my dad, he likes to go to the post office in the city that we're traveling to just to see how different it is. And I thought it was kind of funny at first, but then I kind of grew to appreciate it more because we would go places like there's a place in North Carolina that has the oldest post office, and it's in the mountains, and it's in the middle of a Cracker Barrel kind of store, a traditional store that has, like a general store kind of thing. And it's got the old style windows, and where your mailbox has a little window in it. It is super cool. You're a night owl too, but you had a long day today. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I was just telling Alyssa that she says I don't get to catch your streams often because she's usually in bed, and I said, hey, it's not a problem, but usually the night owls are the ones that hang out with me, so I'm glad to have you here. But so going back to the Star Wars name, it was PT3PO. Oh, not sure on the name. Yeah, we already have a C3. It's Dope Yo, but that one is Mustache Sally. So I could certainly change it so that you're PT3PO. Then you and Debo can hang out together because Debo is R2-Debo. So the other one I thought we gave you was PT McEwen, or Finn McEwen, for Finn, the droid who's turned good. I do the same thing with boys and girls clubs. Wherever we are vacationing, I would drop in for a tour of the club. Yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing about my dad, is that he just really appreciates post offices because, that's a big part of who he was as far as, his career. This is nice. See, I was mentioning early on, what I love about this is that we have this minifigure that will fit right in here. The Amelia Earhart was a nice plane, but you couldn't put her in the plane. So I'm thinking I might have to retrofit that so that she can actually fly her own plane. See, look at that. I mean, he fits right in there perfectly. Okay, so no need to change, so we can make you Finn McEwen. So you're now Finn McEwen. Okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't sure, so that's why I wanted to check while you were here. Okay, so let's see what's next on here. Yeah, like I said, I'm especially with all the controversy with the post office when Trump was in office. It's kind of like, you can't take the post office away. Okay, so that's a nice little windshield. That will work? Okay, good. I will update the database to make sure that's what it is, because I thought that's what we agreed on, but I didn't I didn't know for sure. All right. Yeah, I'm really, really glad I got this plane. It's got some really cool pieces in here. Okay, I'm looking for the gray pin. Where is the gray pin? Unless, is it blue? No, it says gray. Alright. I'm sure it's in here. I'm sure it's hiding somewhere. Yeah, I think all of us, there it is. I think all of us, you know, there's certain things when you grew up that, you know, make you remember things. And, you know, when we first started, Brickman Mosaic was talking about making an Easter mosaic, but he's not going to post it publicly because he doesn't want to upset anybody. But, you know, a lot of us have fond memories of Christmas and Easter, so that is dope. Look at that propeller. That is super. Okay, I love that. Okay, I have a feeling we will be done soon, and then I'll be moving on to my rebrick. Oh, okay. Let's see. Putting on massive wings now. I think if I were to mod this a little bit, I would maybe change the color scheme a little bit, but yellow's okay. I prefer red, but just double check. Yeah, that goes out to there. This is flush. Yeah. I mean, this almost looks like it could be a water taxi. In fact, if you want to change it from a mail plane, you can make it a taxi because it's yellow. But look at the side here. I think this will still pop out. Yeah. So here's where you unload the mail. So you got some really good play function here with the mailbox. That's very, very cool. Yeah. So I'm glad. Did you get yours, PT? Did you build yours already, or is it like pending? Okay, so it looks like we need to put a boat stud on the back here. Okay. And just the one boat stud, okay. I've been calling these boat studs. Somebody else, I think, coined that term. But they're 2x2 inverse plate, looks like. There was a helicopter version of the mail carrier, same color scheme. Oh, maybe I need to get a helicopter version too. Yeah. But when I saw this, I said, you know, like I said, it's nostalgic for me because of my dad. He never flew a plane, but he was a mail carrier. And then I thought about, okay, if I'm going to be building my city, what's the next thing I'm going to build? So I think I'm going to build an airport slash mail postal service. At least that's my plan. I don't know why, I tend to gravitate towards water-based builds. Even with my Micropolis, I would build those kinds of things. Now this is interesting in the instructions, is that maybe I put the propeller on too soon because this stud is still there. Did I put the propeller on before I was supposed to? I think I did. I just couldn't help myself. It's in the vault. You have a vault, really, for your Lego? Like, wow. Okay. Like I said, I think this is a cool little set. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really looking forward to this mail carrier having some nice letters to deliver to the citizens of Brickanistopolis. Actually, the original Brickanistopolis... Oh, this is inverse. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, the original Brickanistopolis was a micropolis that I had built for one of the cons. But now that my city is getting bigger, I've decided to rename Brickanistopolis for my minifigure city. So, and I imagine you can have both, right? You could have a Brickanistopolis micro scale and a Brickanistopolis regular minifigure scale. It's a walk-in closet in the Lego studio. Okay. Well, that's good. The vault sounds very impressive. Okay, what am I doing here? They want me to put... It looks like... Oh, okay. I was wondering what these were for. So we've got these tubes. Okay. City airport takes lots of space. We ditched it. Well, this isn't going to be a city airport. This is going to be an airport on the water. So this is going to be a water airport because I already have a pier. Remember the pier that I've put together earlier? So where I had the Christmas tree? So the pier is going to have a little airport landing with a post office. So that's where I'm going to put the post office. It's going to be like a, you know, an exclusive island, I think, you know, based on just the airplane. Though I guess I shouldn't say that because here I live near a city called Kenmore, and Kenmore has its own little airport where they have small planes coming in and out all the time. Okay, so this they want here. Okay, so these are going to go into the side like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough room for a massive airport. I think it's going to be this plane and maybe 2 other small jumper planes. So this will give me a sense of size because this will fit one minifig. If I want to make, you know, a couple of other ones. Oops. What happened there? Did I just... Whoa. That is weird. It looks like I just texted something, but I don't remember typing anything. Whoa. That is weird. I was leaning on this, though. Maybe it's like question mark. How did I do that? I mean, you saw my hands were here. Okay. That's freaking me out a little bit. That's it's like I have powers I wasn't aware of. I've got super typing powers. I could actually type the word my. I mean, look at a keyboard. The Y is on the other side of the board. Okay. Wow. I am definitely I've got a ghost in the laptop. I chatted? I know, but I was talking, but I wasn't typing. You saw both of my hands were here. That's why I'm kind of freaked out by it. It's like, what happened there? I think I was leaning, but I don't remember typing in, you know, MY. The Lego Gremlins. Possibly. We're almost done. You can see we're almost done with all the pieces here. Yeah, so anyway, going back to, this is a 1-seater plane, and that if you had, you know, a little airport off of the pier, that maybe you could have, like you said, there's a helicopter. Maybe I get a helicopter, and if a helicopter can fit 2 or 3 minifigs, that's how they get on and off the island. I don't know. I think I'm trying to prevent having to have a lot of cars. I think that's what it is. I do have some cars, but not a lot. That is weird, though. The question mark, my? With a tilde? Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Craziness abounds on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know how many people are participating in that Brick Huntress thing. Because I personally, I was ready to punt. But then I thought about it, and I said, you know, I'll ask her if I could submit my fountain. And she said, yeah. So I'm in. I am in the collab and with the fountain. Which is interesting because a lot of us did fountains for the Tricky Bricks. And I'm not sure how many fountains they're going to be. Mine might be the only one. The mermaid fountain of whatever she's naming this city. The new street plates will give you more space. I like them. Yeah, I love the new street plates. I agree. I totally agree. Tiago likes them too. He's been talking about how the new road plates are better. All right. I love the details here. I love how all the pieces are pre-printed too. No stickers. That's another reason why you want to get some of these less expensive sets, is you don't have to worry about stickers. You know, they don't have time to print the stickers out for this. Oh, I was wondering where this car hood was going to go. The car hood's actually the roof of the plane. Ah, look at that. What challenge with Brick Huntress? She has a challenge right now, which is called Let's Build a City. So what you do is you pick up a modular or work on a mock of a modular, and then it gets incorporated into the city. And I just didn't have time. I mean, I think the deadline is this Sunday. And that's why I was talking about it on my stream yesterday, and I just said, yeah, you know, this is one I'm probably going to have to sit out. But then I reached out to her today, and I said, hey, you know, I have this fountain, which is on a 32 by 32 base plate, and it, you know, will connect with modulars or mills. And she said, yes, every city needs a fountain. So I said, yes, my fountain is in. So my fountain is going to be part of the city. And yeah, so she just asked me to send her a photo, which I did. And then she asked for a 360 video or, you know, kind of photo of it. So I have to figure it. You're in it too? Cool. Well, you've got quite the city going on already. But I just, you know, I was thinking, you know, do I have time to work on another modular before Sunday? And I was just like, nope, I'm not going to be able to do this one. But then I thought about it last night. Okay, so the propeller goes on now. I just skipped a couple steps to get there. All right. Okay, and then they explain that you can take this top off, and then you could put the little dude in there. Oops, sorry about that. Like I said, I got to get used to this new camera setup. And I think we can just slide them right in. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what impresses me about this more than the Amelia Earhart build, because the Amelia Earhart build, here, in fact, it's right here. Let me compare the two. Okay, I think, before I do that, let me make sure there's no other things I need to do. Nope, we just finished it. Okay, so let me show you the Amelia Earhart plane, because it's right next to me over here. All right. Beautiful build. Don't get me wrong. I really love this build. So here's the Amelia Earhart build. But you can't put her in the cockpit. There's no place for her to sit. Whereas this one, if we just compare the size, I mean, size-wise, if you wanted to, you could probably retrofit this so that you could put Amelia Earhart in her own plane. So I may take that challenge on because it kind of upset me, honestly, when I put this together. Minifig scale. As far as the city, yes, I think it's all minifig scale because somebody else was asking about Micropolis, and I think she's asked it to be minifig scale. So yeah. So my fountain is in. I just sent her the photo of that. But do you see my point about this? I mean, it's kind of sad, honestly. I mean, I love it. I still love what they did. But come on. Couldn't you have put her in the plane? You know? I mean, it's big enough. There should have been a way to fit her in there. Anyway, what I may do is if I get a second one, I don't want to tear this one up, but if I get a second one, I might retrofit it and try to make it like this, where you can actually fit the character in the plane. So this is a cool little build for $9.99. So for Thrifty Thursday. Yeah, that is weak, isn't it? I mean, look at how big that was. You could easily have put a minifig in there. So, like I said, I may take on that challenge and retrofit it so then that way you could actually put her in her own plane and have her fly it. I'm sure there might be somebody else who's done it already, but if somebody hasn't, I may see if I can pick one up somewhere. The only problem is that gift with purchase is long gone. But yeah, but this is a really nice little build. I mean, if you think about it, just all the detailing they put in. I mean, these are also movable too, so they have some play there. You've got a working propeller. You've got this little container where you can load and unload the mail. So when the mail shows up, I guess because there's no door here, I mean, if you were to retrofit this, you could put a door here. Because right now, the only way that the the mailman can get out is they've got to pop the top and then crawl out over the wing, which I guess is fine. Yeah, but I also love this too. And I wonder, let me see if you can see this, zoom in a little. This LK60250. Okay, so we do know 60250 is the name or the number of this set. LK is probably the designer, is I'm guessing. I don't know if somebody wants to look that up, but, and the fact that they have that for the tail number, it's a nice little detail. And this printing of this male logo is also on the torso of the minifigure. So for $10, this is a great deal. And also, if you're going to just put it into your parts afterwards, those two parts that were this yellow piece that had the 2x2 with the two slopes attached, that is something I haven't seen before. So that was a nice little add-on. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep this intact for my little airport that's going to come next to the pier. Yeah, or, you know, I had that ship that was next to the pier. I wonder if a helicopter would fit on the back of that ship. Actually, that ship was a Duplo Little Forest Friends mock-up. So, okay, so not a lot of spare pieces as far as I can tell, those three. Yeah, but we got, like I said, you get a minifig and you get a little bird as well in this kit. You get 3 mailboxes. You get the one for, you know, where they pick up, and you get the 2 on either side of the plane. So if you do want to tear this up and use some of those pieces for other things, as I mentioned, these make great dishwashers for interiors of buildings, or maybe even an oven. I personally would make it a dishwasher if it were me in my building, but I've seen people also use them for like stoves. But yeah, I think it's a cute little plane. Definitely worth the money. I mean, for 10 bucks, like I said, I might get a second one. But what I really want to do is make it so Amelia Earhart can actually fly her own plane. You know, that's like, you can't put her in her own plane. So that was a little sad. But I'm stoked. I think this is a winner. So I'm going to put this back into the box. And I think it kind of fits. And I'm going to go now to my other rebrick. So PT, if you're tired, yep, good night, take care. I was going to say this is probably a good place to segue. All right, my friends. So, as you know, I have this white piece of paper because last time I was trying to show this and it was hard to see it. But here is my little mini city from last time. So this was my first rebrick of this set. This is the clone, what was it, Cyber Drone. And I like my little city. I think it came out pretty good. And I'm going to tear this up and see what I build next. So I think I already mentioned I'm not really a big mech person, so it's probably not going to be a mech for the next one. But we'll see. You never know what the Brickanista will come up with. Let's see. I'm going to need to extract that. I'll take that later. I think what's happening is that my ThinkPad is right underneath my left arm, and that's how I was able to communicate with all that gibberish. Yeah. I will say that these pieces, I have not seen these before, and I know a lot of people have been using these for mechs, but I'm not a mech person. So I don't know, I might try a mech, but it's not in my wheelhouse. It's kind of like I leave that to the professionals. You know? Hey, if you want to talk about baby builds, come talk to me. But if you want to talk about mechs, I am not your girl there. Okay, I think, except for this, I'm looking for a rod or something that I can push this through. Okay, let's see, will this work? That's not long enough. Okay, let's see, do I have oh, I got a pile of axles right here. I'm gonna push this through. There we go. Okay, we're back to the box. I'm going to recreate something. This time I want to see if I can incorporate this somehow. I didn't use this last time, but I just think this is a super cool piece. Not sure exactly what I would be using it for. Oh, hey Max, how's it going? Good to see you. You just missed the mail plane. I just finished it. Actually, I think I put this together last time, thinking I was going to build something on there. Yeah, how are you? You doing okay? We were just talking about the Amelia Earhart plane, how I was disappointed that you can't actually put Amelia Earhart in her own plane. You can build it, and then you can put her next to it, but you can't actually get her to fly her own plane. So I've thought that was a little missed the mark there. Especially because this other plane is the same scale, and you could easily fit at least one minifig in there. Okay, I've got to move this. I think this is what's happening, is my elbow or my forearm is hitting this. It's going mad. Daughter's got... Oh, no! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. And especially because you're a chef, right? So, you know, if you lose your sense of taste and smell, that's gotta be hard. I'm so sorry about that. I mean, it's been interesting because they've been saying that younger people are becoming more susceptible to this new strain. And I think it's the B117. I'm gonna geek out on you guys. I think, I don't know, Max, if you were there when Tom Alphin was talking about the virus. Bright side is I'm banned from work for a week, even if I'm negative. Oh, okay. I'll take that as a good thing. Being banned from work, meaning you don't have to go into work, which is good. Yeah, anyway, so Tom and a bunch of other people were talking about the virus, and and I told them later, after they were talking for a long time, I said, yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you because you were kind of in a flow, but you know, I have a degree in genetics and microbiology from Berkeley, so I think I know what I'm talking about. It was kind of funny. And Tom's like, well, you know, I want to make sure I'm accurate. I go, yeah, more or less. More or less. You captured things. But, you know, it'll be the second Easter I've had off in 24 years. Whoa, 24 years? Wow. You're always there? Wow. Or you're always there at the sort lug meeting. Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, I don't know how best to say this, but, you know, I understand what's happening with the virus. I mean, based on the epidemiology research that's out there. And it's always makes me laugh when I hear people who are clearly not in the field, you know, talking about their theories. It's kind of like, okay, we'll just let you go. I mean, you're having fun speculating, so let's just continue on with that. Yeah. Your cousin went to Berkeley? Good school. I miss Berkeley, actually. That was a lot of fun. I am very, very fortunate. I got accepted there, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Berkeley. My Berkeley days are some of my fond memories I have. You're always lurking is what I meant. Oh, as far as you're always there. Okay, so you remember then when I think it was Dave and Tom were both talking about the virus. And I just let them continue. I didn't interrupt. I didn't try to correct them or anything, but I found it amusing. You know? Let's see. So I'm looking at this, thinking this almost could be like a ship, you know, with this as a sail. And then I'm looking at this, kind of thinking this could be like the base of the boat. If I have a second one. Is there a second one of these? Or did I only get one? Ich möchte ein Stein. Not looking good. Well, I don't know. This could be used for something. I could have sworn there were two of these. Maybe not. It would have been a really good base of a boat. Ooh. Wonder. Yeah, like I said, I'm leaning towards a ship now with this piece. I'm gonna have to, like, this kind of makes a nice base of a ship. I wonder. See how my mind thinks? Oh, hey, a boat. Yes. Lena, how are you? No, it's not going to be a spaceship. Sorry, but no, I'm leaning towards some sort of ship. So you can see, I'm known for ships. That's what I do. It's my jam. You know, it's dope, yo. That's what I do. Ooh, these actually could make some interesting sails too. Ooh. All right, because these also can pivot, right? I think they could pivot, or would they pivot on this side? This could make an awesome sail. Okay, we got a new direction. We're gonna do this sailboat kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna we're going towards a ship. We are changing gears and going towards a ship. A space battleship, Yamato. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about that reference, but yeah. Yeah, I think going back to lurking, Max is always lurking, and so is Glenn. They're usually lurking in the background. Okay. All right, so I think, do I have any more angles? Oh, I do. I also have these flags. So these flags could be interesting too. I need some clip action. Where are my clips? Yeah, I see where this is going. Okay, so I need some clips. Or a rod or something. Something for these to attach to. Aha! Alright. So this... Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to a couple streamers and they were saying how they don't like to do MOCs live because it makes them too nervous. And I said, I actually like doing MOCs live because you also get feedback from the audience too, which I find really helpful. So I'm looking for another one of these. I'm sure there's another one. There it is. I knew it. That's a 1970s TV show. Oh, okay. Can't say I know it. Okay, so this is looking very sail-like as well. I kind of like that. And this can move back and forth. It would be nice if it could move this way. I just finished doing the Destiny's Bounty, and you probably remember that it had flaps like this. But I think I want this shape like that. So I know we have some 2x4s in here. Where's that 2x4? That's a 2x3. I thought I saw a 2x4. There's a this will work for now. Oh, that's kind of tight, isn't it? Well, maybe not. It might still... The tolerance for that is kind of tight. Oh, that works. Yeah, this combined with this, and just looking at it from an angle. It was a World War II battleship remade into a spaceship. And Star Wars seems to have taken the plot and character types from it. Oh, I did not know that. It's interesting. Okay, so anyway, we've got some basis going here. This... This is where it's like, it'd be great if there was like a massive rod in here. I could do something similar with where I stacked these last time. But I don't know, those are just too round. I want something thin for the mast. I mean, I am excited about this though. This is going to be really useful somewhere. Okay. Well, going back to doing MOCs on camera or not, it's kind of like, for me, I know that the audience, it's kind of like when you have people who are following you, they're in your corner, right? It's not like, it's a friendly audience in general. You know, I don't see a lot of hecklers in here, but I think that a lot of people can be intimidated by doing a MOC live, but I find that people are usually pretty supportive. I think it's very rare that you see, you know, people get in your face about your MOC. Oh, Glenn's here. Glenn Copeland, how are you? We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? We were talking about how you're a lurker as well. You and Max. You're lurking behind the scenes. I'm excited about this. Maybe as the bottom of the ship, but I'd have to get like an inverse piece to connect this. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. We were just talking about how sort lug and, or not sort lug, we were talking about how people can get intimidated by working on MOCs live. And I find it actually helpful because people are there to help you. They usually are very supportive people. And I'm looking to see if there is, maybe if I move this down. I'm noticing I have 2 of these, and I know I have some translucent blue cones in here. So I'm looking for the cones. Translucent blue cones. I know you're in here. Here's one. Do you need to use all the Lego bricks for the challenge? No, this is just, what we've done is we've just created an opportunity for you to use whatever you like in the kit. All right, so I have 2 of these. Maybe I should make them the same. So as you can see, I'm kind of leaning towards a ship here as far as what I'm building. And if this is the mast, it's kind of like, how would I attach that to the mast? Or do I even need to? Or maybe these are something else. You live for mocking? You watch Ben sometimes? Yeah. I think that, like I said, for me, I think when I'm on a stream, people are actually trying to help me. At least I hope they are. I don't think they're trying to mess with me. It makes it way easier. Yeah. I mean, it's just you can only use what's in the box, though. You can't go outside of the box. So that's I think the biggest difference. Aha. Let's see what we got here. I think we've got the makings of a ship, my friends. That looks like it's coming kind of together. Now where's that other piece that I built? This one. And how would I attach this? Oops. I think I saw, looking for another one of these. This might work. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. What about the steamboat and the blue cones? Oh, yeah, I could reverse them. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is how do I put this back sail on. Oops. It's close. It's very close. It's like this tolerance I was talking about earlier is pretty tight, but all right, let's try this. This is looking pretty good so far. I'm enjoying this. So you're saying that the reverse this, so then that way it's almost like a steampunk kind of thing, where the blue is actually a plume of steam. Now I got this that I can cover. I think I could cover it with that. Unless, do I have something? Ooh, that's right, I have these. And those are too long. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. So the triangle places can be used in the front and the back of the boat. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do is there's another, where is it? It's like a 2x3 or 2x4. So this can go farther back, or I can bring it like this. And then I think there was it's a 2x3, but I think there's a black one too. Yeah, it's actually, that's the inverse. Actually, that's not bad, putting that there. We'll have to save that. Or maybe I put this one. Oh no, this is an inverse. Can't do that. Alright. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. Is that I think I need a 1x2 somewhere. I'm sure there's a 1x2. They always have a 1x2 in here somewhere. What? There's a corner piece. Aha! A white 1x2. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to put this here. Oops. Oh no! Yeah, this is pretty fragile in the back. There we go. You're thinking of a totally different kind of boat? Okay, well, you can make your boat and I'm going to make my boat. But I need to put this down and it's not cooperating with me with... Okay, there we go. We'll just do this now here. Because you know I don't like exposed studs. Studs should not be exposed. Oh no! Is this not in alignment? Oh, it's off. It's off by just a little bit. Wow. Okay, so I need to go another direction then. Wow. Okay, that was surprising. Alright. Alright, so what can I do differently? Will this fit? Yeah, it's off by just a little bit because it's one of those, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see. That was interesting. Oh, I see what I can do. You'll keep your stud covered up. Well, I just think, you know, I think it looks more finished. That's why I like to cover them. Alright, I think what I'll do is use one of these instead. Because that way it's flush. Okay. Alright, that's looking better. And where's this piece? There we go. Uh-oh. Is this going to get in the way? Or is it going to fit? Nope, I'm going to have to raise it. A 1x2. MOC stands for whatever you feel like making, and nobody can change your mind or you will turn this car around. That's right. Don't make me change my mind. I will turn this car around faster than you can say. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. All right, let's see. All right, let's put that front piece in again. Spaceship? You still think it's a spaceship? No, it is not a spaceship. This is going to be some sort of like I said, seafaring vessel. I'm still going to work on, I've got 2 more of those flags. I can make 1 more sail out of this. I know I can. I will make it happen. Let's see. The question is, with what pieces will I be able to make that happen? I need those clips. Aha. Maybe it will be this. A very colorful tall ship. Yes, exactly. Aha. So this can work. I know there should be 2 of these in here. Ah, there's the other one. Yeah, I think the cool thing about rebricks is that, you know, if you've built the set already, then you know what's in the box. And then you can start thinking about what would you do. So you can see here, we've got this going on for another sail. Now the question is, what would fit with that? Because you can even maybe even do this way. Or make one of them a rudder. That's another possibility. And these, aha, that, aha, maybe one of these. I think I have 2 of these. Oops. No. The white 2x1. The white 2x1. You're talking about this one? I just looked at that. Oops, I got this backwards. Now I'm thinking I may put this on the side of these. A bad rudder? A Brad rudder. I'm not sure what a Brad rudder is. Where's that other flag? There it is. What I really need is a jumper. My kingdom for a jumper. Actually, this could be a rudder if it was centered. But that's the only problem, is there's nothing to really center things in here. It's like jumpers are your friend. In general. Usually they are. Now I saw that inverse black 2x2. Where did that go? Aha. Is this it? Nope. That's a slope. There it is. This isn't too bad. And I think Lena was talking about possibly adding a another engine. Let's see. Like I said, just centering things is the toughest thing with this set. There's no jumpers. Though maybe the mixel joints. Aha. The mixel joint can center something for a rudder. Okay, I think we got a rudder here. There's your rudder. Kind of a crude rudder, but it works. And making a spaceship. Do it for Benny. I am not building a spaceship. I'm sorry. Clearly you don't know who I am, Lena, because I have been known for building ships. I've always been known. That was, you know, that's how I got my start, was building ships. So I'm just going to have to figure out how am I going to build this as a ship. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. Aha. Okay, I think I've got it, my friends. Alright, here, check this out. Let's see if this will work. What was I thinking? I'm thinking that this axle can go in here. And then we're gonna need to have like a uphang type of, maybe this orange one. And it's a little chunky, but you see where I'm going with this. Smart building. It may look like a pirate ship, but that doesn't mean it can't go into space. That's true. A space pirate ship. Okay, so this is coming along nicely. I think what I'm a little sad about this chunkiness here, but I'm also thinking that maybe this is too long. Oops. Space pirates. Yes. Space pirates is a real thing. That's quite true. All right, let's see. Oops. Yeah, maybe I do need to go back to the original. But, or I just need to raise this higher up. I can angle these. Space Pirate Captain Harlow was a show from the late 70s. You know who made a really amazing space pirate ship is Fourth World Adam. He made it for the Tricky Bricks challenge, and it was dope. That was totally dope. Okay, this isn't looking too bad. See, this is where I wish I had like 2 of these. But I don't think I have 2. I think I only have 1, unfortunately. But, you know, it's a mock, and it's a rebrick, and you can only use what's in the box. Oh, wait a minute. Aha. Okay, let's redo this. Spell check is a pain. Okay, let's see what we got here. Is that slope in the way? That slope is in the way. Damn it! I just put that slope in. Okay, let's try this again. Aha! Okay, that's looking promising. That is looking promising, my friends. I haven't even used these yet. My original plan was to put that there, but I'm starting to think I may not need them. Though this does make some interesting... Because originally I was thinking about squarish flags, but I like these, actually. Do I have a tile? A 1x2 tile? And what do I have to cover things up? I have these slopes. I think we could put a click hinge here. Oh, look at that. That's looking like a ship. Kind of a funky looking ship, but you know, still looking ship-like. You're using an Android spell checker on your phone. Those rear sails look upside down too. These, you think they should be pointing the other way? That's easy to do. You think they should be this way? Yeah, I kind of like that better. Das Boot. Ja, das ist das Boot. Sehr gut. Keine? What's the word for film? I want to say kinda, but kinda means doesn't. It's close to that. I don't think I have a black 1x2, so I'm gonna have to go with this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think, if I remember right, there is... Aha! That's what I thought. Oh, this is gonna be dope, yo. This is gonna be totally dope. Look at that. It's got a click hinge, too. Oh, no! Oh. Alright. This clearly is not very stable. Alright. Let me move this. There we go. Got a click hinge in the front, giving it a little shape. And this came off. Das Boot. The 5 hours director cut. Whoa! 9. Narrow at the top feels better to me. Narrower at the top. You're talking about this. I think this is looking like a pretty nice little ship. Let's see if we can make the base a little wider. Looking for a 1x4. I thought I saw a 1x4 in here. Oh, here's that rear. Oh, that could work. It's hanging off a little bit, but Al, you or Lena, you were suggesting this. Kind of like two steam things. Oops, this one has to be with the blue on top. You've sat through Das Boot so many times as a kid, your dad would pause the movie to read all the subtitles to himself? Read slower than a grade school. Okay. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, what am I missing? I was looking for... There it is. Okay, so... Let's see if I can get this to work. No, it's not cooperating. There we go. I thought I had some pieces to work on the girth of this to make it a little wider. running low on pieces, so don't have much to choose from. No, don't want to do that. Well, that's a nice little detail. I think I have a second one of those. I could have sworn I did. Is it over here? Did I move it? Not many orange pieces, so let's see. Is the robot going to be fighting the boat? I don't think so. That wasn't the intention, to have that fighting the boat. Okay. Well, this, I could have sworn there was a second one of these. Unless, oh, I used it up here. Dough! Alright. Next plan. We'll see if that, or maybe I should put it in the front. That's actually not too bad. It's looking more like a freighter ship though, but it's okay. It's a mock. It's looking kind of funky. Actually, I think I might take these off. Cannons are in order, it looks like. Well, that's what I thought I was going to use that piece for, but I'm using this up here, unfortunately. Because I only can use what's in the box. Just trying to think what I can use to make it look like cannons, but I don't think I have anything else. That would have been perfect. These 1x2s. Or, oh, here's a thought. What if I had these hanging off? Or, ooh, what about these guys? Another rebrick. Yes, hey Devo. Welcome back. I'm working on a ship, as you can see. Oops. This piece is a bit fragile. It's on very precariously. One-sided cannons. Well, what I'm thinking, I should have another mixel joint or a ball. Or did I use that? I used it over here, didn't I? Well, actually, what happens if I take this off and put this on this side? Then at least you have symmetrical cannons. This is still kind of a rudder. I don't think I have anything else that will connect to that. As far as just a pin bolt. Oh, actually I have a black one. Or should I replace that with the black ones? Do I have two of these is the question. Do I have two of those? Steam stacks turned into cannons. Oh. The blue ones facing out. Possibly. Possibly. I also have these. I have two of these. So going back to my original plan was this. Or I could do it this way. Actually, that looks a lot better. Okay, let's do that. Oops. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Look at that. That ship is coming along quite nicely. Yar. You know I'm into ships, so you knew eventually I'd be making a ship. I mean, if people know me well enough, they would have guessed this. Yeah, I think the proportions are looking pretty good. I just wish I could do a rounded bottom a little bit more, but it doesn't look like that'll happen. But I do like this to kind of represent cannons on that side. And, I mean, this is kind of the rudder. Oh, actually, I could put the rudder back on. This is what we were using for a rudder. Like that. Oh, hey! Lego Bros, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Water cannons? Oh, is that what you were saying about putting this on the side like this? I think that's what you meant, right? Is this what you meant? Doing that? I don't know, I kind of liked it on the main part of the ship. So, yeah, so welcome, Lego Bros. I just finished the mail plane, and what I'm doing now is I'm rebricking the cyber drone set. And I'm looking and seeing what else I have in here. I think what I can do is I can finish this off. Let me put some of these here. And that locks those in too. And I'm going to need to raise this up a little bit, because that is going to hit. So I think I'll just raise it up, maybe a plate. It's your build. You're just giving ideas. Yeah, of course. But like I said, if you knew me really well, I mean, most of you on here have only known me for a year or less. So for those of you who've known me for a year, you know I'm into ships. You know? The Brickanista likes her ships. So you knew that eventually one of these days I would be building a ship. Oh, I didn't even think about this piece. That makes it much bigger. But I kind of like the way the sails were coming together. But maybe if I build it out. Now, let's go back to what I was planning. Let's focus. All right, I'm hesitating because I see that there's 2x2s in orange, but I really don't want the orange there. I think it breaks up the color. So I'm looking for other options, and I do have these, which might work. They're corners, but it moves it out a little bit, though. I wanted a 2x2. You may be new to Naomi, but I'm a fast learner. Yeah. I don't know. Getting to know me better could be a scary thing, actually. So beware. Beware, all those who enter. You know? As Max and Glenn know, when I got into a debate with that one guy, I think he was sorry he ever asked any questions. So, yeah. Let's just say I'm not shy. In fact, I think last Tuesday, it was Sam who said, "Don't ever try to mansplain to Naomi." Like, she'll probably get you to stop right away. And it's like, yeah, very observant. Dare to scare. Well, you guys are here, so clearly you're not afraid. So that's good. That is good. I don't mean to scare people off. It's just, you know, I'm just misunderstood. There we go. All right, that's looking like a steampunkish kind of pirate ship. I'm still trying to figure out how to round this bottom. I just wish I had 2 of these. That would have been so cool if I had 2 of these, but I only have 1. And I don't think there's any way for me to put it dead center. Ooh, can I put it on anti-studs? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot about the anti-studs. Oh. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Mansplaining is a fool's game. But some people still try to do it. You would think they would have learned by now. Okay, let's see if this will fit in the anti-studs. Oh, so close. Let's see. Yeah, see, the problem is it hits the edge right there. Unless I move it all the way in. I wonder if I do that. Will it fit? Will it hit the anti-studs? It won't here. Let's see. I'm just like really wanting this to work, but I just don't think it will. The anti-studs were a good idea, but unless, ooh, what if I raise them up with these other studs? Okay, we might have a solution. We might have a solution here, my friends. As I mansplaining. That is so funny. Okay, I'm really stoked about this. Okay, all right. Witness this genius at work. Anti-studs with studs. And oh, look at that. Oh, now I got to build this up. Which might not be too hard. But that is doable, apparently. Oh, what if I just move this down? Oops. Ah, that's possible. I'm so excited that that technique actually works. Wow. Now the problem is just how do I get the front to match? And then when I put the rudder back on, where's the rudder? I think. Oh no! God. Oh dear. Okay, let's go back. This was here, right? Yeah. You did what I was thinking about saying. Okay. Like I said, thankfully it's Lego. It's easy to put it back together again. All right. Let's see. See, the problem is I was leaning over and looking at the chat when I should be just concentrating on the build. Because if I concentrate on the build, then I wouldn't have this problem. April Fools. Lego announced they are making an electric car to be sold by BMW and will have Technic power functions. Actually, there was a funny thing that I saw today that was posted as an April Fool's joke. I think it was the self-moving Lego parts, so you'll never step on them. I don't know if you saw that. That was hilarious. Okay, I gotta be very, very careful. We were talking about Elmer Fudd the other day, so I'm being very, very careful. The wabbits here. Okay, let's see. Where's the back portion? I think it was this one. I was so proud of myself too, and then I just destroyed it. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Look at that. That's an engineer's mind at work. You witnessed it here, folks. Maybe I should just leave well enough alone. Smart Lego. Yeah, the Smart Lego. Have you seen the Looney Tunes CMFs? Actually, I did see a post about it. I have not seen them personally, but I did see somebody posted about it. I'm going to take this off so I don't do the same mistake I did last time when I was putting on this rudder. There we go. Okay. All right. Lego needs to make Lego that walks. Oh, wait, there's Mindstorms. All right. So I do need to fill this gap here. And I think that there was a, aha, this might work. Actually, there's studs on top. This might be too tall. It goes back to not enough plates in here. I need some plates. Alright, well, if I can't get plates... I mean, the only plates I have are these orange ones, unfortunately. And this, I think, is going to be too tall. If I put this here, maybe just have to live with the gap. Yeah, might have to. Might have to live with the gap. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. You haven't fondled them either? Just saw pics as the guy who was opening and posting them? Yeah, see, that's the problem, is it's too tall. I think I might have to live with that gap. Because I don't know what else I could put in there to decrease the gap. Right there. You may need to run the dishwasher if you don't have enough plates. Okay. Thanks. That's just like, is your refrigerator running? Right. You better go catch it soon. Alright. I don't even see like 1x2 plates. I see these corner plates, but I just don't see it. I don't see what I can do to fill that gap. Just don't see it. Unless I move these, but I don't really want to move those. I like those. All right. Now here's a question. If I could make that inverse, would that be possible? Because that would make it look really nice. Ooh, I might be able to do that. I wonder if these corner brackets would do it. Nope, not quite. That would be dope if I could put that in there somehow. And then that would really make it look ship-like. And I could maybe put a couple more studs there if I have them. Do I have studs? I need some studs. That's what she said, right? I think I used all the studs. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to just have to live with that gap. Because I don't know what else I can do to fill that gap right there. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. Oops. As it fell apart. Well, see, that's the thing, Lena, is that this set, the rebrick challenge is to just use what's in the set. And that's it. Do I have blue Technic parts? Just the pins. The pin-to-pin connectors. Is that why you were suggesting that? Now, there's an anti-stud here. See, what I was hoping is if there's a way I can connect this here No, there's an anti-stud. I'm just curious if that anti-stud would connect to something. Yeah, I think I might have to be happy with this. Because I do see this, if there is a Technic piece that could go here. Is that, I think, where you're leaning towards, Lena? I know that we have this in gray, but that's, I wanted it in black. If I had the pin to axle, is there a pin to axle? There's a pin to pin. Use the blue ones to invert. Yeah, well, I've got this pin to stud here. So I've got that, but the thing is, I don't really have... Ooh, wait a minute. Let's see. I mean, this would fit. But, oh, what about this? Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if I put this on the bottom? Okay, I'm going to move this again. Gingerly. I was wondering how I might be able to use this, but maybe I could put it on the bottom here. And then let's see if we have another pin to stud. I don't know if it's going to line up, but I'll just take a look. Okay, this would line up there. This one would possibly line up there. Okay, I'm being very gingerly about it though, because this thing is very fragile. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. That is totally dope, yo. Wow. Go gingerly. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. You gotta admit, that is pretty cool for the bottom of the boat. I mean, it is a little fat, but that is... Thank you, Lena. Thanks for that suggestion. I was kind of going that way, but you confirmed it. Thanks. And then I could even angle these a little bit so it looks like it's moving out. Wow. That's dope, yo. It is dope, yo. I think this is a winner. What do you think, Debo? I think this one is pretty close. I think that is it. Oh, you know what I could do? Now that I have those studs that I freed up from here, I wonder if I have 4 of these. I know I have 3. There's 3. What I was thinking is I could put those on the ends here. Duplo is dope, yo. It's nice. I know. I love it. I love this little ship I've put together. I mean, even I'm just kind of rotating it around for everybody to see that it's symmetrical, and it's now that last base piece made it sturdy too. Yeah, I'm thinking this is my second one. It's dope, yo. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with the little rudder here, and even this kind of moving up is nice. I don't know if I have anything else like an inverted slope or something. That would be the last thing to add, would be an inverted slope, but I don't think I have any more. I think it was just that one black one. Yeah, I think that's it. I think this is pretty good though. I think overall, as a little pirate ship, nice job, ma'am. Thank you. You're digging the rudder? Yeah. Yeah, and it's got, you know, some articulation there with the rudder. It can move around like that. I was just hoping for a plate of some sort, but there are no plates. So it is what it is. I guess maybe if I wanted to, I don't know if this would make it look better. I have only 3 studs, but no, I think it doesn't matter on this rudder. Because I was thinking if I had 4, I could cover these up for the cannons, but I think it'll look fine like that. Blue stud top and slope. Blue stud top. For this, you mean? So if I put this here, you still have a slope and a blue stud piece. Yeah, I am putting the stud in place right now. Okay, that's in place. So you're saying this would fit in there? I don't think so. It's just a little bit off because this is in the way. I could, though, possibly put this here just to add a little visual interest. And it's centered, so, but I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I think this is gonna be my second rebrick. Yeah, I've been involved in a lot of challenges this week. I think I just finished the I don't know if you saw my one for the daily brick limit where I put Gollum with a pizza. The corner. Okay, what are you talking about, the corner? This is the only part that I'm bothered with, is this little gap that's right here. But I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it because everything else seems like it's pretty good. Yeah, I think this is definitely a winner. And this is typical of the Brickanista. The Brickanista loves her ships. So, all right, I will take a photo of this. I think I'll take these off. I don't think I need these studs here. Yeah. Actually, do I have another kind of a figurehead? You saw the pizza build on Facebook. Yeah. I was just being silly. I was just kind of like, you know, ooh, here's another thought. I think I still have those studs, right? Are these Apollo studs? Ooh, they are. Okay, here's another thought. Instead of this clear one, put the Apollo stud on. Oops. And put this here. Oops. Is that not an Apollo stud? It's not an Apollo stud. All right. So much for that idea. Yeah, I think I don't have anything else to finish. I thought that was an Apollo stud. They're not. They're closed. Okay, so back to the plain. This one. I mean, unless I want to do something like this, but I don't think, will this work here? I think it's too big. Yeah, it's too big. Yeah, I think I don't want to mess with it anymore. I think we'll just call it. I think it's pretty good though. It's dope, yo. Will the figure fit on the front like a mermaid? Oh my god. You know what? I could just take the if it goes like this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I just don't know. Let's see. Is there a way to attach that? Actually, you know what? Oh no, no. No, don't come apart on me. This just came apart, those studs on the anti-studs. Alright, hold up. I need to fix this. May the clutch be with her. There we go. Okay, clutch in place. All right, so if we are going to make this a figurehead, I don't think I have any hinge plates, do I? And I don't know how it would attach back here. Flip the hinge. Oh! Oh my god, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. It came apart. You looked at chat. No, I deliberately took that apart. Okay. It's kind of lopsided though. That's the only thing. Is that it's not centered. I don't think I have one of these on a click hinge. Ooh, wait a minute. What if I replace the click hinge with... Ah, look at this. Okay, what if we did this? What if we did this? Let's see. I wonder, can I put both of them on? Maybe. No, that's gonna be in the way, isn't it? Wait a minute. Did I see another 1x2 in here? Or the two studs. There's one. There's two. All right. This might actually work. Attach this to the feet here, like that. It gives it the look of a figurehead. Oh my god, that is hysterical. Okay, let's see if... Oh my god. Though we might want to just use the torso and not the legs. Let's try it without the legs. That is hysterical. Let's see. Let's be careful. Gingerly put this on. Oh my god. That's dope, yo. That is pretty freaking hysterical. Oh my god. That is funny. That is super funny. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know. What do you think? Without the legs, right? I think without the legs is funnier than with the legs. Now that this is here, I probably should move the arms back. Let's see if I can move the arms back. Hell yeah. Yeah. There we go. No, Lego looks better. Well, you know what? I used the minifig too. That was a good call, Lena. All right, let's see. Here, I'll show you with the white paper behind it. You can see it a little bit better. There's our pirate ship. No K legs. No kids' legs. Not in the box. Nope. That looks freaking amazing. And I appreciate all the feedback too. That was cool. Especially Lena, thank you so much for the suggestion on the anti-studs with the pin to stud. And then also using the figurehead in the box. That's freaking amazing. That is really cool. Wow. I'm enjoying this. I mean, here, look at it from the front like that. It really does look like... Here, let me get this piece of white paper behind it. You can see, like, if it's a ship coming towards you, you'd be like, don't want to mess with this. That figurehead staring at you. Oh my gosh. This is fun. This was a lot of fun. And in true Brickanista form, she came through with a pirate ship. Glad you could help. You're gonna go to sleep? Okay, no problem. Good night. And there's some good articulation in here. We got a rudder that moves here. We've got a couple flags that move here. I mean, this rotates as a whole, but also the flags can move individually. These flags can move individually too. Yeah, I think we got it. Oops. Yeah, this just keeps coming off a little bit, but Master and Commander. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Like I said, this is just a little ginger, this clutch is just a little tenuous on the bottom, but it looks great. I'm really, really digging this. Yep, so this is my second rebrick of the cyber drone, and that figurehead is hysterical. All right, so I did a little mini city for the first one, and this one is a little ship. Oops, sorry about that. And since, let me see if I could do it this way. That way the ship is the main event. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. I'm gonna have to take some photos, but yeah, so for those of you who joined later, I built this tower to hold my tripod. So I'll show you what I did, because I love this new method now. I got this idea from Tiago Caterino and how he shoots his films. And now that I have this, I don't have this big tripod in the way, and I can actually see and zoom in pretty easily using this. And yeah, and I can even move this side to side, move it forward. And so I'll show you this now. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, I think this little pirate ship, and we just put the figurehead on. So, and like I said, if you've known me for the last year, you would have known that I'm big into pirate ships. So, well, now that you have seen this stream, now you know I'm into pirate ships. So, this is true Brickanista fashion. Okay, so let me show you this tower. I'm going to have to show you with this front camera, so let me show you that. So I'm going to lift this gingerly up for the camera. Hopefully you can see this. So I built this tower, and you can see that the cell phone is secured in with the tower. And then what I had to do is to counterbalance it, I just had to stack a bunch of Lego onto this 16 or 6 by 12, it looks like, or 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 by 14. So yeah, so this is my new setup, is that this little tripod in a Lego base is very similar to what Tiago uses when he films. And then because it's so narrow, I can reach around it with my hands, and I can do these close-up shots better. So I'm very, very stoked about this. So you were able to witness it on April Fool's Day. Congratulations. Nice transition. Thank you. That is Luxury by VBI, and it's a overlay that you can get with Streamlabs OBS. So there we go. So we have a pirate ship, and we have an airplane. So as you know, we started with the airplane, with the mail plane, mail meaning M-A-I-L. So we have the mail plane, a nice utility MOC. Well, this one I'm going to put in my city. and I'm going to build a post office for my city, and it's going to be on the water. So this is going to be a water plane. I'm not going to have like a full airport, like you normally would. I'm just going to have maybe a couple of piers that are for the mail, and then the mail plane comes in, and maybe a couple tourist ones. And then we have this little side mailbox. So this was a very cool little build for $9.99 for Thrifty Thursday. And then we just finished the mock of the Cyber Drone 3111. And let me focus this a little bit. Yeah. There we go. So this is the pirate ship. It kind of looks like the Sea Cow now that I'm looking at it. Kind of funky that way. But yeah, I think this worked out really well as a pirate ship. And this is from the Cyber Drone 3111. And this is the Brickanista pirate ship. Thanks to also contributions from people with their great ideas. Cam Tower utility mock. Yeah. Well, like I said, I got that idea from Tiago Caterino, and Tiago knows what he's doing. So, and tomorrow, speaking of which, if you do want to tune in to Tiago Caterino's, in fact, I'm wearing his wrist bracelet because this is his logo. I'm a mod for him. So I moderate for him on YouTube on Friday mornings. Usually he has a live stream going. And so Friday morning, usually 7 Pacific time. So I am really thankful that I got to know him through BrickCon. And then I became a member. And apparently I was his first member when he opened up memberships on YouTube. And then since he knew me from BrickCon and I became a member, he made me a mod. So, and I've been having fun with that. And I really appreciate also Debo and Cornado. I know you helped mod for me many times, so thank you for that too. I know it's really important because I don't have a whole lot of activity here, but when I do, it's always nice to know you guys are there to help me out. So thank you so much. And thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Rebrick This challenge, you just saw me do another one. This is my second one. The first one I did was a little mini city. And I already told you I'm not into mechs. So you kept saying, make a mech, make a mech. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So for those of you who are interested in participating, there's still lots of time. So this is the set 3111. And this is the Cyber Drone set. I focus in on that. Cyber Drone set 3111. I got it for $7.99 at Target. But it's $9.99 retail if you go to the Lego store. So, okay, focus. There we go. So thanks again, everybody. This was awesome. You guys are great. I really appreciate just this community that we have. We have a lot of fun here because they wouldn't let me buy 2. What? Thrifty Thursday consists of buying only 1 shuttle discovery. Well, I started Thrifty Thursday because I noticed a lot of streamers were doing all of the big sets, Ninjago City Gardens. And I just said, I don't get those for free because I'm not a recognized Lego fan media site. And I remember what it was like when I was, first starting out, that I didn't have a lot of money to buy bricks. I still don't have a whole lot of money to buy bricks, and then I just think that this is a niche that isn't being filled right now, the Thrifty Thursdays. And yes, so hashtag rebrick this. So if you pick this up, it's $9.99 or $7.99 if you find a deal. And you just rebuild this into anything between now and April 18th. So you have plenty of time. We're doing this right now, I think, once a month. This is only the second one. So if things keep going well, we'll probably do this once a month. We'll pick a set. I picked the Mighty Dinosaurs last month, and Debo picked this Cyber Drone one, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And as you can see, I made this into a pirate ship. I've also made it into a little mini city. I will be posting this also on my Instagram site. So hashtag rebrick this, put that on Instagram. And if you want to participate, you pretty much have now until April 18th. So you have another 2.5 weeks. It'd be great to have you participate. So yeah, Glenn, if you have this set or if you're thinking about it, just, participate along with the rebrick this challenge. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. You guys are great. Really have fun hanging out with you. And I think, let's see, I've been streaming now for almost 2.5 hours. So a great excuse to get a set. Yes, it is. And we're not telling you to drop $100+. You just have to spend $10 and you can get this, or even less than that. So anyway, I'm really, really stoked about how this has come together. Debo and I, in fact, if you're wondering how the rebrick this challenge came about, I was putting together the Minions set. And when I started on the Minions set, he was like looking at it saying that would be a great challenge for a rebrick this challenge. And then we started looking, and I noticed that rebrick this wasn't being used, that hashtag, so we claimed it. And so now we're running, at least right now, a monthly challenge. So we'll see if things go well. We'll keep doing this. At least I'm volunteering myself. I'm not volunteering Debo. If he wants to bail, then that's okay too. But anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with it. We'll see what I come up with next, because right now I've got 2 that I've done, the little mini city and now the pirate ship, out of this set. And we've already had a couple people participate. I know that Fourth World Adam just submitted something. And I think, I'm trying to remember, is it Remy? Somebody else had posted something too. So we've already got a couple people working on it. And I think when we get closer to the 18th, you'll see more people submitting things. But we've been having a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everybody. It's always great hanging out with you. I will be taking tomorrow off because it's Friday. However, I know Glenn knows this. I hang out at Sort Lug. So if you want to catch me yakking away with a bunch of other geeks, we get together on Friday nights on Sort Lug. So you'll probably see me there too. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great time. I will be back on YouTube on Saturday at my normal time at 9 o'clock. And I'll be working on a couple different MOCs that I'm still in the process of doing. So you probably remember the Draw It In Your Style. I'm still working on that. And I probably need to do some sorting too. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, thanks again. And yay for Sort Lug. Yes, so if you want to hang out, if you already didn't have enough hanging out with me, you can hang out with me tomorrow and a bunch of other people. And Glenn will be there, and it'll be fun. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and thank you again. May the clutch be with you. Take care, everyone. Bye.